You know,
oh, that's what you use to track with.
Right. If I've got it, George, you know, I can switch. But you see, there's an attenuator in line.
I've got it.
Okay, if you want to give me, at your convenience, the call signs and the tactical calls, I'll make a note of that, and then we'll call for it.
Okay, I'll load her up here on the power book. Got a beautiful Power Book 170 to work with today. Compliments of WD-0E. That's a skippy little machine.
I would appreciate it if you could give us a mark or a time tick for the actual launch so that we can do a running time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's no problem. Well, we can handle that between myself and whoever is going to be working the radios down there. Just for a little clarification in my mind, because I don't have a map to look at readily, where's the 126 and 56 or whatever, or 29, I don't know, whereabouts?
Thanks.
East, southeast, approximately 1 mile west of Road 29 on Road 166. It's north of the town of Elizabeth.
Tactical Bravo.
Jim, do you mind if I set the clock on this one?
No, you will need to do that for daylight.
So would be 4 ATT standing by.
Go ahead, Bob.
Our destination is somewhere along Highway 86, probably east of Elizabeth, unless that's already assigned. Over.
What's your tactical, Bob?
Echo.
Tactical Echo, WB4ETT. I show you Highway 86 just east of the town of Elizabeth. Please call when you're in position and give me the best that you can.
Sure will, WB4ETT. This is N0KSR, George. I'll be at the launch site, and I'm not sure what my tactical will be.
Do you have a tactical for Tom?
Tell him stand by a sec.
Stand by, Tom. I don't know if we've got a tactical for you yet.
Oh, yeah.
Mobile, N0KSR.
Had a double. Other station, go ahead.
Yeah, this is N0STZ, Larry, Foxtrot.
Larry, do you have a choice, or would you like me to assign a spot?
I was thinking about somewhere east of the touchdown, perhaps Bayou or south of that.
Jeez.
See if we can get somebody all around chasing it this time too, George, if possible.
Are you looking to go out Interstate 70?
No, I'll probably go through Franktown and Kiowa, and then back up towards Bayou.
Oh, Byers. Is he saying Byers or is he saying something else?
Sounded like Byers. Unless it was Breyer's ice cream.
Okay, please clarify, are you saying the town of Byers? You want to be in the area of the town of Byers?
Stand by one.
Good, now we're all standing by. Go ahead.
Go ahead and keep the repeater all morning, as long as you need it. We'll let the 9 o'clock CRA net take back CT guys this morning.
All right, sir. I appreciate that. We did allow for a break beginning at 9 a.m. So if you need to make any announcements or anything, of course, it's your repeater. We certainly do appreciate you giving it to us for this use. Thank you, sir. N0NJM.
No, that's fine.
I had a double with N0GII. Other station, go ahead.
Yeah.
The town of Bijou, is that it? You may have a misprint or a coffee stain on yours.
Must just be my New York accent. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Showing you at approximately 45,30. Please give me a better location when you're actually out there. Any other station that wants to select a location? We need people going to the north.
N0JMH.
JMH, go ahead.
Okay, this is N0JMH. Tactical call is Charlie. Why don't you put me at the corner of the Kiowa Bennett Road and County Line Road, which should be north of the touchdown point. Over.
Okay, Tactical Charlie, I've got you at County Line and Kiowa Bennett. Looks like a real good location. Please advise when you get there. We'll try to pinpoint it a little bit more closely. Thank you, sir.
Very good. N0JMH clear.
Any other chase and recovery team member, please call N0NJM.
N0NJM is WA0GEH. We'll be at the launch site for about the next half hour, and then we'll be moving toward Castle Rock, and we'll look to fill any holes that you have.
Okay, Marty, I appreciate that. What's your tactical?
We're Tactical Golf, Lincoln, GDH.
Marty, you starting at I-25 and Lincoln, and you will be, towards the end of the hunt, you will be primarily Loran C.
Right, I'm going to try to get bearings on the fly during that stage 2. We'll see how much better I am at it than the last time's tough. Hey, that roughly equates to 11,37 K0ELM.
That's a Roger, thank you. N0NJM. We don't have Delta. He said that they were going to relinquish the normal 9 a.m. net in lieu of the balloon hunt that's going on this morning. He may make some announcements at or near 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you very much. M0PQB clear.
I've got a tactical for Tom.
KSR?
K0. Is it K0?
N0 KSR.
N0 KSR.
Okay, what's his tag?
0NJM and
Yes,
0
India.
KSR.
Speaking of. Go ahead, Tom.
Road, that would be an absolute perfect location for this particular balloon launch. Heck, that's about 3 blocks from the house, but
I'm
I'm
sure
already
Tom is
committed,
gonna
so that's
Participate.
almost line of
Is
sight.
he going to be fixed?
Tom, I think GEH is going in that general area, and he's going to be at the launch point. You might want to talk to him there.
Okay, I'll let him know, and it's a good distance away from the projected touchdown, but if someone wants to be stationary and just have a good location that would have a perfect overview of the land, that would be a great spot. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, just an interjection, N0 KSR clear.
Thanks, Tom. Any other station, call N0NJM.
Delta was Marv, 80Y.
Ah.
So Tom is the only fixed station.
So far. 80Y, N0NJM. You got a Juliet or a Kilo?
No, he goes high as India. There are none beyond that.
Okay, Paul, would you take a look at the map and tell me if you want corrections or changes? I would like...
NJM, 70GH, you got a map on that. You want me on Airline Road north of Seneca Reservoir somewhere, is that correct? Marty, N0 KSR.
Now,
You want to give me those XYs?
If I hit
Put them in
Randall
there.
Road,
they get there, let me get the accurate XYs.
Okay.
The only other suggestion that I would have,
Oh, that looks great. You got on both sides of the flight path the whole way.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got somebody, Greg,
So,
he'll
yeah,
be
he'll be
coming
screened.
up from behind, that'll be great.
Now, tell me if you agree with this. Experience shows us that the balloon has landed somewhat north of the predicted touchdown on almost every flight. So intuitively, I would like to select our location, one that gives us a road that's going to head straight north. Even though we will go where we should go, to our assigned point right here, but we want to be able to head north. And again, I don't know if that's a function of the Palmer Divide winds or what it is, but the balloon always lands somewhat to the north of the predicted
So you
touchdown.
got a database and you did a poll last night or something?
Actually, what I did is I went and I checked some of the previous tracking, and the doggone thing always came out to the north, so I figured let's cheat.
Okay.
I mean, we've got computers and we've got all kinds of
How about this Road
technical
29?
equipment.
That looks like it goes,
Yeah, that looks like it's a good shot to the north, and it'll get
that's
us
the
up.
best one around there.
That's
Unless you want
right.
to do 13.
Well, if we go 1 mile east of the predicted touchdown, that'll give us a road with capability of heading straight north.
37, what is that, goes all the way, or is that just a,
37 goes all the way.
that might be the best one?
Yeah.
A little further to the east. You guys gonna have your grapefruit and then we'll haul?
Yeah,
Straight
I think,
from-
Do we have time for that?
This is just a sanity check. What I'm going to do is, since I was lucky enough to get a bearing at from the launch site, while the payload's still at the launch site, I'm going to compare that bearing to the actual map and just see how far off I am. Okay, here's I-25 in Lincoln. Here we are. And 301 degrees, 301 degrees, 301, let's see, wait a minute, 300 and about 1, about right there. Now let's see, that goes, that's through this line here. It crosses through right there. We might be off a bit. Well, it's not all that different when it comes to using a compass. It's right there, that it's 296 degrees.
2, 1.
Okay, on the grid, our location is at 11, 37, with the origin on Woodland Park. So 11, 37, let me turn that into the field logistics coordinator. Let's see. Okay, as you can see, there are two adjustable potentiometers on this radio. This radio is modified for direction finding only, and this potentiometer is actually the volume control. This potentiometer is a sensitivity control that is continuously adjustable and is able to reduce the sensitivity of the receiver by as much as about 95 dB. So just put the screwdriver in there and continuously adjust the sensitivity down as the signal gets stronger and stronger. I usually keep the signal so that with the antenna peaked on the signal, it's just barely in there, pretty weak. So that's how I deal with strong signals on a Yagi.
Okay, this is the EOSS-011 tracking troubleshooting. 1, 2, 3.
I'll shoot that for a while. There's no chance I'll see it on the viewfinder, but I might be able to see it on playback.
Okay. Side along the beam, stand back from it, side along it, and then come right straight up. Or I will.
I'll just keep looking along. I couldn't find it in the binoculars because it was hard to see. Oh. I've never seen it before, ever.
You can even see it drifting through the picture here.
That's good. Wait, is that good?
That's not good.
Oh, so that means Lauren's not working now.
That's right.
Okay, so still I thought you were reading it was working again.
A balloon with some telemetry and television equipment on it.
Way up there.
Yeah, it's at about 50,000 feet right now.
59,000.
Sorry, 59,000.
Charlie, no. Wow. Guess you can't see it, I guess, huh?
It's just a little tiny white dot.
Wow. This is where you need to look at it, huh?
Well, we have people scattered out all over the area. So we have to be able to recover it when it comes down here in a little while.
What is it doing?
Sending television pictures and telemetry on the radio. This is fascinating, Dawn. I can see it drifting through the picture.
Really? Yeah, find it in the binoculars.
Have a bearing on a visual.
Oh, that was great. It just turned sideways. You could see everything.
All right. We have 314 degrees on a visual. 314.
I can line it up. I can see it with my eyes. That's binoculars.
Oh, okay, correct. I'd like to make sure that it correlates with the maximum peak. Okay, there's a fourth bar showing up.
It's moving.
Yeah, fourth bar again.
There. Yeah. That's right on it. See it?
No, I still can't see it without the binoculars.
It's good.
It's actually above the line of the beam now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's as high as we can go with the beam, so we'll have to go visual from here out.
Yeah, it's quite a ways above.
Gee, I actually see it with my eyes.
Yeah.
Move it slightly to your right. Or you point straight at it.
I should be. Well, right there.
Uh-oh.
Run!
1 degree true, K0ELM. India. 2.5, 124 degrees true, and for your information, Lorana's back up. 0 KSR. Echo.
Visual bearing 319.
319, got it.
Are you gonna give it to him? They just called you.
This is Echo, are you calling me?
Do you have a reading for us, Bob?
Roger, 27, 27, 319 degrees true. That would be for ETT.
Tell him it's a visual.
And that is a visual.
Roger the visual, thank you.
Yes, it is. Okay. You check the beam on it and let's double check the beam. Maximum. It's really surprising to me that there's enough gusting wind up there that the package would extend like 45 degrees off to the side occasionally.
Yeah. It really sticks out.
Ground station A0P. A0P, go ahead. And do you have confirmation on the ATV? No, negative.
Three's a wild.
Station Charlie.
Charlie.
This is Station Charlie from 30. Station Delta, 40,51, bearing 214, true, 80 white.
Echo.
Echo.
This is Echo, 27, 332 degrees, true, visual.
Foxtrot.
Station Foxtrot, 46,27, bearing 298 degrees, true, answer STC.
Golf.
Station Golf, 21, 37, bearing 15 in, and from now on we'll just go by waypoints and we'll DF on the fly also, K0 will be on it.
India.
India, same location, 121 degrees true. A note for the field, we have lost Loran lock. We're trying to reacquire it, but so make your bearings count. And on the visuals, get your nets out, N0 KSR.
Roger that. The data is running. N0 NJ.
Here's the answer. Okay, we got it. Well, we got a 3.4 mile merit, which is very good. Ready, George?
Ready?
24.9, comma, 31.2. Here's your hunter positions, the black boxes, for the 1345 sample
Okay,
time.
we're plotted
Here's another hunter, and
west southwest.
this is
of
Tom
us.
back at the launch site.
Okay.
He's the only fixed station.
And that thing's going to come.
And here's the cluster of triangulated points, the triangles.
And it's going to be going that
Right
way
over us,
at a
man.
And
high
there's
rate
the, you can see the white box there, that is the computer answer this time. Now we can go back and look at
Recovery
the
net. This is N0 NJM.
hunter's
We have
performance.
a 24.9, comma 31.2. Can we have Loran
The
data?
performance is in this column right here. The biggest number is the worst performing station for that particular sample. No big
Tom,
deal,
can you
but
give me some
this time was Station Bravo. He had 8 of his triangulated points that he helped with from his bearing tossed. The best performing station this go around looks like the 3s here tie. The 3s would be
Range and bearing, please.
Greg N0 JMH and AD0Y. Greg and Marv got the best performance this time.
Okay, 24.9, 25, 20, 25, and that is blue 6. The blue locations in this case are the Loran data. The red locations are the Fox Hunters data. And on this reading, we have an error of approximately 5 miles. Let me get that on the air. KSR, this is N0 NJM. We have less than 5 mile error between the two plots.
Absolutely fantastic. It sounds like everything is working on.
George, can we do the next one at 55? Just under 3 minutes.
Can you spin and try to give me an idea what's the
For Loran?
You can get later.
Okay.
40,51, bearing 222, true, 80 white.
Echo.
Echo?
This is Echo at 27, bearing 353 degrees true, visual.
Foxtrot.
Station Foxtrot, 46, 27, bearing 288 degrees true, 0 STC.
Golf.
Golf.
Golf at 2137,
Shoot.
Hotel.
This is Hotel, approaching the town of Parker in motion, K0ELM pass.
India.
India passes. We didn't get a bearing that time.
Data is running. Stand by. This is N0NJM. How many good ones did you get, Paul?
3.
Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah.
Let's say
At 2:05.
for that. Let's go
Nah, you
2:04. 3 minutes.
can we go? Can we stay on the even numbers?
No. It's going to disappear.
All tracking
I don't know when we're gonna
recovery
get another one.
stations. We'd like to take our next bearing in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That will be 2:02. That's 2:02, Paul.
Okay.
21,000 feet.
Why can't we see that thing?
I don't know. It's low enough now. We saw it twice that height.
Yeah, it's moving east of us then.
Timmy,
Yeah,
where's
I
the
got it.
compass? Where's the compass? I'll shoot you.
It's right on the. Yep. Oh, look at it go. It's almost green, doesn't it?
Yeah.
N0 KSI.
Station Bravo, please report when you're ready.
Station Bravo, 38,23, 81 degrees true, N0 PUF.
Charlie,
Charlie passes.
Delta. Station Delta, 40,51, bearing 192, true, 80Y. Echo.
This is Echo at 27, bearing of 93 degrees, visual. We lost visual to 30 seconds after this bearing.
Foxtrot.
Station Foxtrot, 46,27 at 270 degrees true, N0 STC.
Golf.
Station Golf, 21,37, bearing 112, true, WA0GH.
Hotel.
Hotel pass K0ELM.
India. The data is running, and 0NJM stand by. Right. N0NJM to all tracking stations. We would like another reading in 2 minutes and 15.
KSR, would you map the altitude, please, and WA0GH? Yeah, N0 KSR, altitude 24,000 feet at 2:17:14 p.m. 0 KSR, clear. WA0GH, please.
All tracking stations, this is N0NJM. Sorry to report that the computer has crashed. Right at the moment, we are also out of business. All tracking stations, take as many tracks as frequently as you can and report loss of signal. Right now,
control station, altitude 22,000 feet at 218 in 0 KSR. All tracking and recovery stations, the computer is up again. The last bearing plots location of the balloon at 39 point, I should say the package at 39, 27. Let's get another reading in a couple of minutes. 0 NJM. NJM and 0 KSR. Right, Tom. What's the time of that last plot, please? 14:15, Tom. 2:15 p.m. and 0 NJM. So noted, and 0 KSR clear. All tracking and recovery stations, we'd like to take another reading in 1 minute. 1 minute. This is N0 KSR at ground control. We have 20,000 feet at 2:22:03 p.m. Local time, N0 KSR. 20 seconds to the next reading. 20 seconds, N0 NJM. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark your bearings.
2:23 p.m.
All tracking stations, this is N0 NJM. Bravo, please report your bearings when you're ready. NJM calling all tracking stations. Station Bravo, do you have a bearing for us? Yes, I do. 38,23, 96 degrees true, N0 PUF.
2:24 p.m.
Station Charlie from 32,39, bearing 147 degrees true, and 0 JMH and moving east.
Delta. Station Delta, 40,51, bearing 173 true, 80Y. Echo.
Station Echo, 27,27, bearing 107 degrees true.
Foxtrot.
Station Foxtrot, 46,27, bearing 220, true.
Gulf, 21,37, bearing 112, WA0GU.
Hotel is moving India. India 118 degrees true, same location. And we have 17,000 feet at 2:24 p.m. in 0 KSR.
2:25 p.m.
All tracking stations, this is N0NJM. Last reading locates the package at 43.5, 23. That's 43.5.
Just lost video, 2:26 p.m.
116.
What?
116 true.
Tracking and recovery stations. Station Bravo, please report as soon as you can.
Right around the back of you.
Station Bravo, 38,23, 111 degrees true, N0 PUF.
Charlie. Did you get Bravo?
On the move, passes the on-the-ground signal is on the
Delta.
Station Delta 40,51.
Hate to do this to you.
Bearing 170 true, 80 white.
Echo.
Station Foxtrot, 46,27, bearing 196 degrees true.
Golf.
Golf.
Station Gulf, leaving the site, bearing, 2137, bearing 102 true, WA0GH.
Hotel.
Hotel is moving. India.
We're running one.
All stations, the data is running. This is N0NJM.
We got an answer, guys.
Tom.
Ready, George?
Go ahead.
44.6, comma. 24.1 with a merit of 11 miles. In this case, we have our hunters here, 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 and one guy is over here. Here's all the triangulated points. One more up here, and there's the answer hiding right in there. That's the estimate at 14:28 p.m.
4, 3, 2. Just lost my battery. Give him a mark on your radio, Paul. Give me your radio.
Okay, Tim, I like it.
I'll get onto my last battery.
I got another one.
Take your bearings.
If I'm going to hit the repeater with the little battery.
Give it a good chunk. Oh yeah.
Okay.
127.
N0NJM to
Go
all
for it.
tracking and recovery stations. Sorry I lost another battery. We're back on the air. Bravo, give me your mark when you're ready.
Well, here we are, maybe 6-7 miles east of Kiowa, blasted along fairly rapidly on Highway 68, trying to get to the package in time to get some video of it before people pick it up and start messing with it. As you can see, not allowed out here, pretty desolate country. A few cattle and an occasional car. If we happen to have come down out in one of these fields of just ankle-high weeds, recovery shouldn't be a problem. You can see over on the horizon, there are patches of trees, pines that are up to 10, 12, 15 feet in height. If it comes down in those, recovery is going to be a little bit more difficult.
first one. We're going to try the second one. WB4 ETT.
One. Okay, we are at the road closest to where the balloon has actually landed. It's off to the northeast a little bit out in that field. The green line that you see here was the original predicted plot. The notations in blue indicate Loran C. The notations in red indicate the positions that were plotted by the fox hunter teams. You see this cluster right down here, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16. All of these are within 2.5 miles of the actual point where the package has parachuted down to Earth. Of course, we're standing out here right now waiting for permission to get onto the ranch. Once we have that permission, we'll go in and recover it. Most of the teams are here at this point. Some of the data that you see up here is fox hunter data and comparisons with Loran C. Today we did a reasonably good job because we never got tracks that were more than 5 miles apart. Each of these small squares is a 5 mile by 5 mile box, and we feel that anytime we can locate it within one of those boxes, we're going to recover it. This is actually our 11th launch and will be our 11th recovery. The aircraft has spotted it. We know exactly where it is now. It looks like a total flight of about 45 miles, 50 miles. And strangely enough, it went exactly where this morning's weather data said it was going to go, and that actually is rather unusual, but it certainly is nice when we can get people where we want them this quickly. A couple of more, 2, 3 more fox hunters coming in now. Just about everybody's gathering up, and we'll just sit around and wait for permission to go on to the ranch.
Right here, get your hard hats on. Tell them what face you off.
What was the antenna? What was the?
Whoops.
Holy shit, it just moved 15 miles.
So
We
they
got a few choice words on our video too.
oh, so you don't know.
I just happened to be looking through the binoculars when the parachute.
God and any other planes to stop up there.
I saw it. I did not see the release. And yeah, several people saw the release. And I looked up through the binoculars. I got the balloon, and in the bottom of my vision was a little puff of orange in the parachute. Yep. So it actually dropped some distance before the parachute lost. It did not instantly open up.
We could not ever see it.
Great. We're going to be strafed or let's go a couple of rolls.
Show off.
I can't. He's on Simplex, and there's so much noise right now on the.
Maybe the beer stayed on.
They got pulled out.
Yeah.
Well, we did a
With other
complete
people that
revamp
are
of
just
the
riding on
Loran
top of the
right
Simplex.
before the second launch.
Which connection is this
End to end. Separated. But it was on.
Got to walk back along here to see if we got ripped off. It is?
It's there. It's another W60AL special. Well, make one there it is.
Hey, we just roll it over. Hey, we're ready to fly.
Back up, ready to fly.
Do you have a radio up there?
Steve, get this low. Is it on? Did, hey, excuse me. Did anyone turn this off?
No.
Pulled the switch, turned it off.
How strange. Let's see what switch. Really? No kidding.
Okay, we'll put a cover over that.
Yeah, that was before it hit the ground.
Probably the last one.
Well, not here.
Not here, but
We designed this with a switch sticking out?
we have
It's either going to be here.
Yeah, I knew you
or back.
I knew he was looking for an owner, but I never.
Hey,
The rancher said that he would have come out here with
EOSS, thank you all for coming out. Fun for you. It was interesting for us. And we'll try to revamp this thing and get it going for April 30th. Did anyone turn the beacon off?
still on.
Let me go ahead and take that. Is it still plugging away? Yeah, we heard it when we walked up.
Hey, Jack. It had already been on the ground for some time. PUF pulled up, and as he was coming up, the wind picked it up and moved it again. So that may be when the switch got turned on.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard that packet you heard.
Yeah, we heard a packet here about 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago.
Just one packet or quite a few
One.
packets?
One. And we got this 6,800 feet, and it told us
Wait, seriously, you got a Loran C?
we got a
on the
Loran
computer.
C
Still on
at what was the time, Mike? Just an hour ago.
It's right on the computer. Still on her.
Oh, let me just check that.
Yeah.
Let me compare that to, before you guys get away, I'd like to compare GPS and Loran C.
That'd be great.
All of us.
Okay, well, GPS is going to take about 45 minutes.
Bob, and
Okay, hold it everybody. Who here has a Loran C receiver or GPS receiver?
Okay, those
Yeah.
last three.
Anybody else? You didn't have anything? You got the GPS. That's the first time I really take that.
Don't do it yet. We get the reading off the.
You said you wrote that down?
I wrote down
Oh, and never lost it?
Every time I could see the balloon, and then when it popped, you could just watch the bird. It was bright.
Did you see
I saw that blue thing, and it went off into
the only thing I can think of is when the sunlight was reflecting off of that, for some reason it appeared an iridescent bluish green color. I don't know why, because there was one point when we were getting the reflection so bright, we didn't see the parachute. It was a big low orange, and we never saw that, but we got this bluish green flash, and that's what we were looking at.
Were you guys always south of the payload?
Yes.
Okay.
Until the end. So then it went down past 90 degrees from us and then back up.
Okay, so the sun was always shining on it.
Yeah.
Cool.
We also saw a couple of real anomalies. The signal started moving to the north. I mean, at a pretty good clip. And there's no doubt about it, moving to the north.
Yep.
we tracked it for 35 degrees until we noticed that there was an airplane right in front of me. We were getting a reflection off the airplane over 35 degrees. Yeah. As soon as the plane passed, it went right back to where it should have been.
Are you using pretty high power binoculars?
They're 7x50s.
Well, I have my own theory what that UFO.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see
Check it out what this thing is.
because I saw the balloon and I saw the package when it released. The blue thing went off in a different direction from the parachute. The balloon went up, the parachute went this way, and
Might have been smoke.
Well, either smoke or reflection off of the gas. That altitude, whether the gas.
Hey, was anybody north of the payload that saw it?
You want this?
Okay, I feel better about that.
Looks like it survived.
We chased it
Or you
down.
had to re-straighten it, one of the two.
Yeah.
I just want to smoke it.
Oh, really?
As I locked a couple more satellites.
The question is it a temperature-related function or altitude-related function?
Oh no, we'll take it down to temperature again and try it again. Could be both.
Because it came back up. See, that's the trouble. It comes back
Except,
up.
except the coldest temperature is about 30 to 40,000 feet, then it warms back up, we think. Our experience tells us that. Could be temperature in the preamp.
Well, the reason I'm suspecting that maybe is that I know that some of these radiosondes translators have successfully translated Morancy back down to the ground without loss of lock. That's why I'm wondering if it works for them, why doesn't it work for us?
Or if our receiver isn't that hot.
Good question.
Could be too.
Good question. Yeah, I tell you, we spent a half hour trying to get lock at the launch site. And,
Thursday or something.
and of course, we had a computer sitting there, and all of a sudden it dawned on us, to check out the payload. Turn that off. Like I said, it takes them 45 minutes.
No, it only takes 7 minutes.
Why was number 15 as good as it was?
Oh, we had a bad, wasn't that we had a 16?
Yeah. Jack, here is the balloon track. The red is the Fox Hunters, the blue is Loran, until Loran gave out. The letters are the initial locations of each of the Fox Hunters. 10, 11, and then when we started going every couple of minutes, 12, 13, 14, 16, 15 is an anomaly. The two blue crosses right here were on the run when Foxtrot and ELM had a bearing, and using our last bearing and Bob Reagan's last bearing, that's the upper cross.
Okay.
There's Highway 86, there's 105. I would have to say that that one is within the thickness of the pen mark.
Yeah, pretty darn good.
So we really were lucky. I mean, this is much better than what we normally get. Normally,
It also coincides with what we had, except we had an anomaly. It was this way or that way, with ours.
okay.
But this was the right one.
Yep.
And the step nuts on.
No, we really.
And then we heard someone say Simia, so we said it must be the other way.
No.
And you never want to listen to that.
Right, right.
Okay.
Was that you?
No.
Okay. For anybody who wants it, loss of signal for the Fox Hunters was 1446. Foxtrot never lost the signal, and he was about 8 miles away.
Oh, that's great.
And Greg was the first on the move guy to pick it up, and he picked it up here at Kiowa, the green dot.
Yeah.
He picked it up at Kiowa and Highway 86. So we actually had the signal acquired 12 miles away.
Great.
Which is very, very good.
Well,
We're actually normal.
Did you announce that?
But this is our highly accurate.
It's pretty darn close though. That's not bad at all.
See, at that point, I was not sure.
In fact, bouncing around with Dave driving, trying to put the dot where I wanted it.
Oh man, that's real. That's close enough. That's beautiful. Yeah, I noticed that.
Locking up.
3916.
3 satellites.
This
Yeah, that
is
was yours.
3916 point X right now. And a longitude of 10410. Point. Let's call it. Let's leave it X there for a second until I have 3 satellites acquired and locked. I'm in a 2D mode. Of course, we don't get a big red size there.
Get elevation.
As soon as I lock to a couple more satellites.
The question is it a temperature-related function or altitude-related function?
Oh no, we'll take it down to temperature again and try it again. Could be both.
Because it came back up. See, that's the trouble. It comes back
Except,
up.
except the coldest temperature is about 30 to 40,000 feet, then it warms back up, we think. Our experience tells us that. Could be temperature in the preamp.
Well, the reason I'm suspecting that, maybe, is that I know that some of these radio signs, translators have successfully translated Morancy back down to the ground without loss of lock. That's why I'm wondering if it works for them, why doesn't it work for us?
Or if our receiver isn't that hot.
Good question.
Could be too.
Good question. I tell you, we spent a half hour trying to get lock at the launch site. And,
Thursday or something.
And of course, we had a computer sitting there, and all of a sudden it dawned on us, to check out the payload, turn that off, and then the signal just came right up and we locked.
Right.
Okay.
That's normal.
And we're flying a computer, we're flying a 2 meters, we're flying, ATV. I don't know what the answer is yet. We'll have to hand ring over this again. But it could be temperature.
It could be temperature, could be interference, could be both.
But then again, next time I'd say the Loran receiver isn't getting cold. The Loran preamp is getting cold. Maybe we need to heat it. Or maybe we need to bring it back in where we can keep it warm. But we separated it to keep it away from the computer noise.
Interference just kills the RANC. You know that because you turned your computer off at the launch site and it worked.
In my house, I turn my Mac on, lose lock. Turn it off, comes back.
We may have.
That's an interesting.
If we, let's just see. I haven't checked into the RFI coming out of our package, but if it's anything like the RFI coming out of a lot of equipment I have at home, the RANC can't operate anywhere close.
We had to turn off that GPS thing because of the 386 computer. It was 20 over 9. The packet was 10 over 9. Guess who won?
Well, see, I'm just wondering if we're not still interfering with ourselves.
It could be.
RANC.
It very well could be.
Now, does W6OAL have these numbers yet?
Hey, Dave, is it locked up?
Almost.
Almost.